Hey Cancer, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a twin flame reading for the month of September. See where the energies are, see where things are at, if there's any advice from Spirit, anything you need to be aware of. I ask God, my angels, guides to watch over this reading, help me to provide clear, accurate messages to the Cancer Collective, help them to hear and see what it is that they need from this reading. I also ask you to direct any evil, ill will, or negativity away and return it to sender. Thank you in advance, my guides. Okay, I'm going to roll some dice, see if there's any signifiers here for you. We have the number 1, Sagittarius, and Mercury. So you could be going through something in Mercury retrograde. So that's why the Mercury card may have showed up. You could be having someone come back from the past or something like that, but it is going to be of importance to you. I'm going to pull 2 cards for the Divine Feminine, 2 cards for the Divine Masculine, and 2 cards for the collective and highest good for this connection at this time from tarot, and then I've got a bunch of oracle cards as well. Okay, let's see. Give me 2 cards, please, for the Divine Feminine and this collective here. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the 3 of Cups. Could be you're moving into a more happier energy, a more loving energy during this time. You could have reasons to celebrate also during this time. 3 of Cups also could be some kind of reconciliation coming in, and once that wheel turns, you'll have the reason to celebrate there. Let's see, 2 cards for the Divine Masculine, please. Okay, the Divine Masculine could see you as a loving, nurturing character or loving woman, but he is kind of stuck in his head at the moment, having probably late nights, going over things in his head, possibly towards the Queen of Cups here. Let's see. Hopefully you're all doing well, happy, whole, and complete. I want to thank you guys for everything you do for my channel, all the likes, comments, and things that you do. I greatly appreciate it more than you know. 2 for the greatest and highest good, please, of this collective. Okay, you've got the Knight of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Cups. 3-3 could be important to you during this time. You could be seeing a lot of 3s. So, starting out, we have the Divine Feminine, like I said, with the Wheel of Fortune and the 3 of Cups here. Once this Wheel of Fortune turns, possibly during this Mercury retrograde, there can be reasons to celebrate some kind of reconciliation with your divine counterpart. They could come back towards you. The Divine Masculine sees you as this strong, loving, intuitive Queen of Cups here. However, he's kind of stuck in his head, possibly about this connection, like what to do, whether he should come forward or whether he should stay where he's at. There is love in this connection, though, because you both have cup cards, which would be emotion and love. Greatest and highest good here. Somebody could come forward with this Knight of Cups here, offering some sort of love offer towards you. Date, some roses possibly coming in on that white horse, ready to collaborate with the 3 of Pentacles here. Everybody working on their part having an equal connection. And with the Six of Cups here, there's a lot of memories, possibly past lives with each other. But there's so many cups in here. You could possibly be dealing with another water sign person, Cancer. But either way, there's strong, loving feelings towards one another on both sides here. I'm going to pull 2 from the Divine Feminine Oracle, Journey to the Divine Feminine by Divine Moon Empress. And then 2 for the Divine Masculine. Let's see, 2 cards for the Divine Feminine, please. 2 cards for the Divine Feminine. We have got impatient and guilt wounds. So you could be having some guilt wounds here, Divine Feminine, or it says feels sorry, uses guilt to manipulate, and afraid to set boundaries, and being impatient for this wheel to turn, impatient for this reconciliation to come through. Possibly you need to work through these guilt wounds you have from the past. Just my advice is to ask for forgiveness for the things that you have done, whether it be to that person or just through some sort of working through it yourself, and then just let it go. You know, everybody is human, everybody makes mistakes. Nothing between unconditional love can be not forgiven, so just work towards that forgiveness so you can let that go. Let's see, we need 2 cards for the Divine Masculine, please. Okay, the Divine Masculine here could be seeing synchronicities, possibly like 444, 333, because of all the 3s here. And he's independent at the moment. You see him sitting on this bench, but he's in his thoughts. The way that he's holding his hand under his chin, he's thinking, like, how do I get out of this energy? Possibly tired of being independent, possibly wanting a connection, but he's seeing synchronicities that this connection is a very strong, loving bond, possibly one that you have gone through many lifetimes together with. Starting to see the signs of what this connection is to him, means to him, and wanting to make a move forward. Okay, let's pull some cards from the Yin Yang Oracle for the greatest and highest good. Okay, the Divine Masculine could be, or you could be avoidant at this moment, which is causing a stalemate. Divine Feminine, because the Feminine card came up. This reminds me of the Temperance card with the fire and the water here, putting into her third eye. Trust your inner guidance here on whether or what you need to do next. Whatever this avoidant energy is, it has created a stalemate here, but it looks like there's going to be some action moving forward once the Divine Masculine gets out of his head, out of his fear thoughts. It could be why, possibly if it's the Divine Masculine that's being avoidant, could be because he's working on his independence, but trying to also escape that fear-based mentality. I grabbed the wrong deck. Hold on. Alright, we're going to pull some from the Twin Flame Oracle to finish this part off. Okay, 2 for the Divine Feminine, please. The Divine Feminine card came out again. So Divine Feminine, you could be healing these guilt wounds here, trying to become that abundant, loving individual that you know that you can be. Everything you want is already coming towards you. Okay. Get to, and one more for the Divine Masculine. And then 2 more for the greatest and highest good, please. Okay, so Divine Feminine, it shows that the message has been received. If you've been sending thoughts, music, things like that to your Divine Masculine, the message has been received. Either that or you've received a message from your Divine Masculine. This is kind of somebody reaching out from the dark, moving into a more light state. So that's possibly what you could have been doing, is moving from a more dark mentality into your true Divine Feminine, where the light is, focusing on the positives. It does say there could have been some deception that happened during the summertime with the Divine Masculine. He's clutching onto this tree, like almost holding his truth and ready to reveal it, ready to let go of that. So when he comes forward, he could have an apology, because he realizes they created a barrier here, and there's healing that needs to be done in between the both of you in order for you to come into a more grounded, aligned state with each other. So when he comes forward, you might hear some things from him that you've been waiting to hear or waiting to clarify, or things that you've needed to have closure on, which will in turn help you to heal as well. Okay, let's pull some of these Island Wellness cards here. Okay, I have the Chaser, Cassette, and Palm Tree. So the Chaser says, Chaser is codependent in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. So in the past, you could have been this Chaser here, chasing instead of just waiting to receive. Whereas the Divine Masculine has the Cassette. It says outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over and over in his mind, which could be this Eight of Swords here, which is keeping him kind of in a stuck mind mentality. But it does say that you've got the Palm Tree here, which is stability, security, performance, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So that should be what's coming towards you at this time, is for more stability, more growth, possibly during this Mercury retrograde. Okay, if your person could say something to you right now, what would it be? Anything else? Okay, it says here, I know I messed up everything. You speak to me through music, like I said with this received card. He's receiving it, the information you're sending to him telepathically. It says he loves you, or you love him unconditionally, and they will wait for a sign from you. So send love and light to them telepathically. Let them know where you're at on this journey. There's a lot of healing going on here, but there is movement to shut down this barrier, to clear up the deception, clear up the avoidance, the guilt wounds, and it will have reason to celebrate in the near future. I will pull some charms here. We have a piano. A piano could be important. One of you may play the piano. There is an arrow here, so there could be arrows of love shooting in your direction in the near future. You've got 2 anchors here, so that goes along with that palm tree, stability, putting in the work to create a more solid foundation. You've got the number 3 again, so 3s definitely are going to be of importance to you during this time. You've got a bone, so y'all could possibly have a dog together, or A dog could be important. Also a horse. So somebody could ride a horse, or horses could be important. We've got the number, the letter N, I, C, which could be Nick, or in a D. Well, hopefully something resonated for you in this reading, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please smash that like button. I did pull a spider web as well, so something could possibly move in towards Halloween time. Or it could be coming into union, possibly Halloween time. Like I said, I hope something resonated. If it did, smash the like button. I greatly appreciate everything you do for my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Love y'all to the moon, stars, and Mars. Peace.